Hello everybody and welcome back to Techie Bits. Today I have a treat for you. We are going to be looking at the elusive PS5, not just looking at it, but I actually managed to get my hands on one and we're going to be unboxing it today. So without further ado, let's get to unboxing this bad boy. Taking a look at the outside of the box here, it's a very sleek box, fairly minimalist as compared to the PS5 inside. Slit that sealed packaging. I was pretty surprised to get my hands on one of these. I actually managed to get it from Walmart.com. Fighting the other uh, millions of people trying to get their hands on one, as well as bots and others, scalpers and whatnot, trying to get their hands on them. And it's quite a task to get a hold of one, and not to mention for a pricey $500. But it's better than paying the $1,000 that a scalper would charge you. So, you know, uh, kind of a struggle getting that outside packaging off it. But once you get in the box, it's not too bad inside there. You got this first little box that just almost kind of pops out. You pull on the tab right there. Um, Take a look at that there first. Fairly clean packaging. I'm pretty impressed with it. Pull the PlayStation out here real quick. Get the packaging off of that. Take a peek at what's under there. Very well packaged in the box. Doesn't look like anything's going to be shifting around, which is actually a pretty good thing in the modern era, with most stuff being done via shipping and online purchasing. So, fairly sleek console. I'm sure many of you have already seen it. White with the black, and then it's got a RGB LED strip on it. I haven't seen a whole lot of people taking a real close-up look at the I/O. Um, it's got a USB Type A port on the front, as well as a USB-C and two buttons, one for ejecting the disc and one for the power button. Then we've got two Type A ports on the back, a LAN port, HDMI port, and of course your power port. Right about here is when I noticed that the USB Type A port, which I will show here in a second, actually has a little Thunderbolt icon on it. Usually that was reserved for USB Type C Thunderbolt connections, which is obviously a very high speed connection, and usually is a indicator of some large power transfer being capable over that port as well. So that will be an interesting feature down the line. Not sure 100% what that whole USB Type A port being a Thunderbolt means, or having that little Thunderbolt icon. Could be just over analyzing it here. When opening this little box here, of course, we've got your DualShock controller. Now, this controller feels very, very nice in the hands. Very clean, slick design, a lot more sturdy than the PS4 controller, that's for sure. It's got a little bit of stippling here on the back. Might be hard to make out, but that's actually the PlayStation button icons. Very solid feeling controller. You can definitely feel those haptic feedback springs on the inside. That will be a treat to use. It has just tons of features, which will be nice. And it comes with USB-C charging, which will be a nice upgrade compared to USB micro that we had before. It comes with your power adapter as well, obviously an internal power supply, so that's a nice thing about this new console. User manuals and startup guides, warranties, stuff like that, safety guide, we don't need that stuff. Set that aside in case I ever need it, right? So it also comes with a base stand and a high-speed HDMI cable. If you currently have really low-quality HDMI cables, you might have not have noticed anything like with your PS4 and whatnot. But in order to play 4K at 60 FPS or higher, you will need that upgraded HDMI cable. And that is actually all that's in that box, including the stand there. The stand is definitely a very unique feature. I kind of struggled with it a little bit, getting it installed. Originally I thought it didn't come with a screw to lock that base down, but it is tucked in the base. If you just turn the base in the alignment to stand it straight up, it will show you the little thing. And obviously you can see the port there. That's just held on by a magnet, so you can just pull that out with your fingernail. So yeah, it just pops on there and you screw it in through the bottom. That holds your base on while it's in its standing position. Then if you want to lay it down, you just clip it into the side, and it actually sits pretty sturdy. I was impressed with that. I will be going further in depth on a review as far as what I like and what I don't like about this console. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But so far, what's in the box, I'm pretty impressed with the construction. And at this point, I've used it for a couple days now, and I will say it is worth an upgrade. But you yourselves might want to wait a little while until it is a little more available. It's completely up to you. But other than that, it is a very solid console. It's also very heavy, by the way. And those side panels do apparently pop off pretty easy. I just didn't have the heart to quite pop it off in this video. So, hope you guys enjoyed my unboxing of the PS5. Like I said, I will be doing a more in-depth review soon. Thanks for watching.